Hello friends, I thought I'd just come on and give you a wee update on what's been going on. I think in my last video I spoke about how I'd had physio, and I've been trying to keep up to date with the exercises and try and get a wee bit of strength back. And as I'd said, the house is on the market, so I've been having viewers coming back and forth looking at the house, and I've got more viewers booked in for this week. Life has been the normal challenges. Oh, I did get some really good news this week. If you remember, a way back last year, in fact it was August, I was advised to apply for adult disability. In Scotland, we have changed from the Personal Independence Payment, which was PIP. We've changed over to the Adult Disability Payment. And I applied a way back in August. It was a horrendous form, which is just like the PIP form, and it's over 50 pages long. And it goes into absolutely everything, all the same topics as PIP. So about walking, your mobility, dressing, cleaning, cooking, you name it. Anyway, I had a phone call on Monday morning when I was still in my bed. Excuse me. Telling me that, apologising for the delay, but it had taken them, because they had gone back to both my consultant for evidence and my GP surgery. And I saw from the results, which came in later on in the week, my consultant had replied in December. And I was told by the woman on the phone that it took 11 weeks for my GP to reply, and that had been why there had been an additional hold-up. Anyway, the good news was that I have received a payment. It is not the enhanced, but I have got the standard, so it will mean that I have a wee bit extra money coming in. So that's good. And that's not means tested, so that'll help. And I have to admit, I was so emotional with the whole thing that I burst into tears when she was on the phone to me, because it's been such a nightmare waiting to find out what's happening. And you know what, the emotional strain with this disease, that it makes us, an awful lot worse than we need be. Anyway, so that was some good news. And what else has happened? I've had my neighbour popping in, so that's been good. I managed to make cheese scones, so that was good. And my neighbour came back and she brought me some nice spring bulbs to have in the house. Some baby pansies. So it's nice when you see all the spring flowers and things coming out. So I'm just trying to keep positive. The usual aches and pains that goes with this horrible disease, and doing the things, that you have to. I have noticed now that if it's almost like there must be, because I've got a combination of rheumatoid and the start of osteo, and I've noticed now that I can actually tell at night if it's going to be raining during the night because of the pain in my ankles. Oh, something else that I forgot. We actually had an aurora borealis this week in Aberdeen. It wasn't as bright as some of the others, but if I tell you that I'm approaching a first major milestone birthday, the one where you get your bus pass. And I actually saw a bit of the Northern Lights for the first time in my life. I've always seemed to have missed it before. I am hoping, because they seem to have been really picking up in the last few years. So I am hoping, and for some of you will know, that there is a famous song for Aberdeen. It's called The Northern Lights of Old Aberdeen, which seems a bit strange. I can remember asking my mum once if she'd seen them, and she said she could remember as a young girl seeing them. But, and of course, with a lot of the light pollution that we've got, it doesn't really help. Anyway, so what else has been happening? Oh, for my viewers from further afield than the UK, our clocks have gone forward for British summertime. It always seems strange to me, and maybe somebody can explain to me why, America, Australia, Canada, they all change at different times. That I believe that I can see a hair sticking up there. It's going to annoy me, that. So I could, I believe that they changed a couple of weeks ago. Well, I know they changed a couple of weeks ago because I was speaking to my Canadian relatives. But we, for some reason, always change at the end of the month. So the end of March, we go forward, and in October, we go back. So it's a bit of a wrench this morning because we've all lost an hour, and we'll all be shattered by the time we go to bed tonight. But on the whole, I just carry on, and it's been interesting reading people's comments. That I saw something today that somebody had been mentioning the fact that they had been on 3 drugs and asking about infusions. And I just thought, I've been on 10 drugs and still wasn't offered infusions. And I would far rather have a drug that's going to cause me very little, time. All I do at the moment is pop a pill, and that's much better. I have had injections in the past, and I've been okay with that. It was more the side effects of the drugs than actually doing the drugs. So I just thought that was a bit odd. But no, there's a lot more drugs. And on that note, I have heard from my Australian friends that there's a new rheumatoid arthritis drug being trialled at the moment in Australia. So I'm very interested to hear what that's going to be. As you know, I don't promote anything. This is purely for my entertainment and your entertainment for anybody that wants to watch this video. But it's purely, I'm talking about my experiences, and I don't promote anything. It's just me talking. Okay. On that note, and I have to say, I had another shocker this morning, end of March, and I was just out at the bin, and we started having hail, and we had a flurry of snow. Can't believe it. When is the good weather coming? And now they're telling us that possibly for Easter we're going to have a heat wave. You can't make it up. Anyway, folk, I hope that you are doing really well with your health and that you're not struggling. Remember that to take each day as it comes. Try not to get stressed, because I think that's one of the biggest things that upsets our life with this horrible disease. Stay strong, stay positive. Above all, be positive, because there's enough things out there to get us down. Sending you all much love. Bye for now. Bye.